11 Alive News in high definition is brought to you in part by Gas South. Get comfortable.
The feds agree they're going to take less water out of Lake Lanier, but will it be enough to ease this worsening drought?
And Delta lays out a plan to make your holiday travel as problem-free as possible.
Live from WXIA TV in Atlanta, you're watching 11 Alive News at 6, Atlanta's first newscast in high definition.
Good evening. Thanks a lot for joining us for 11 Alive News at 6. I'm Ted Hall.
And I'm Karen Greer. After months of discussion, the federal government finally takes some action to help relieve Georgia's water crisis.
Here's the deal. The Army Corps of Engineers will now take less water out of Lake Lanier. For now. But will it be enough? 11 Alive's Dennis O'Hare's on the drought watch tonight. He's in our newsroom with details on this emergency plan. Tell us about it, Dennis.
Well, Ted and Karen, the Fed said we have plenty of water to drink, but we need more rain soon. Now, the Corps will cut the drainage from Lanier, as you mentioned, by 5%. It originally proposed a 16% cut. Now, that would have meant even more water kept in Georgia, and Governor Perdue said today he would have preferred that. But now the question is whether Florida or Alabama will feel so shortchanged that they go to court.
We still have a lot of water left in Lake Lanier.
But the feds will let Georgia keep more of it. Government biologists concluded endangered species of mussels and sturgeon in Florida will not die out if Georgia sends a bit less water downstream to them.
Well, let's just have our guy check and see if any rain is on the way. Lake Lanier is heading near those low levels. Paul, what's it looking like?
Well, it's looking pretty bad, Karen. This is the number right now at 1052.92. This is the all-time low at 1052.66. So we're a third of a foot away from reaching that. As Jerry Carnes mentioned, we could actually reach this overnight or early tomorrow morning. So,
oh man, it is a busy travel weekend coming up, Thanksgiving weekend. Delta Airlines reminds some of you who are going to fly, there are some do's and don'ts for a hassle-free trip. 11 Alive's Jay Watson is joining us at HARTSFIELD-JACKSON right now. Jay, I understand some passengers also added some tips of their own for their fellow travelers, right?
Yes, they did, Ted, and you can imagine they had a lot of tips to offer. Delta Airlines and all airlines for that matter want passengers to get here 2 hours early, to pack light, and to check in online. Now, this is information we tell you every year because it's important.
Good idea. Still ahead. Here's surveillance video from a string of armed robberies at local Dollar General stores.
And Michael Vick's home in Virginia sold once for much less than market value. It's going on the block again. We'll tell you about that coming up.
Coming up tonight, it's a big economic indicator. It's something a lot of us do several times a day, and right now it's down. We'll fill you in tonight on NBC Nightly News.
Then at 7, an Atlanta man convicted of ripping off more than 100 people in a nationwide mortgage scam. He considered himself Robin Hood, but a federal judge thought otherwise today. Details on his harsh sentence tonight on the evening news at 7. We're glad you're back. LILBURN police say a man and woman team are terrorizing employees at Dollar General stores by robbing them at gunpoint. The Dollar General bandits have hit 4 stores across metro Atlanta. 11 Alive's Kevin Rosen tells us the latest robbery was in LILBURN, and police want you to take a good look at the bandits in action.
The latest strike by the Dollar General bandits was at the Dollar General store on Highway 29 near Rockbridge Road in LILBURN.
And time now to check in with Paul and see what we can expect for our weekend.
It's going to be nice. I think it's going to be a nice, there's a very slight chance you might see Sunday night into Monday of rain. Better chance we head toward Thanksgiving. But in the meantime, some dry conditions. Very chilly, though. Low temperature is going to really make you aware that we are entering that good colder time of year. Let's take a look at our picture for tonight. This comes from Gene Berry, a bent tree, just to show you those colors. And, you know, believe it or not, that's some water there, too. And in Rome, a temperature of 63 degrees. So after a chilly start to your day, warming up nicely in the afternoon. So mostly clear skies and still cold, 33, 20s in the outlying areas. Then tomorrow, lots of sunshine leading the way. Good looking start to the weekend, right? Where temperatures right around 62 degrees. Winds turn around to the southwest, a little bit warmer flow moving in 5 to 10 miles per hour. And here's the 7-day as we take a look at the weekend, looking pretty good. You can see increasing clouds Sunday and into Monday morning. There's a very, very slight chance of rain. Better chance into Thursday, and dare he put it into Friday as well for 64. Look how it begins to get colder on Friday. So definitely for Thanksgiving, we'll be watching some rain chances increase. And that is good
news. Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
Just think big.
Think
Put rain
big
on every one of those.
Oh,
days.
yeah, that'd be nice.
Why not?
Sure.
That's what happened. I mean, that's what makes it rain,
That's right, exactly. That's it.
Thanks, Paul.
Yeah.
Regular season's in the books. It's the playoffs for some of you. Very exciting time for some. Season's already over.
That's right. Well, Fred's standing by live for Operation Football.
It's Operation Football Playoff Edition here at North Coast High School.
Sports live from Norcross coming up next. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Star 11, your connection to the 11 Alive newsroom. Be part of 11 Alive News, Atlanta's first newscast in high definition.
Some breaking news right now out of
Star 11 from your AT&T wireless phone. Brought to you by the new AT&T. Time for 11 Alive Sports with KALIL.
This is a fun time of year. You find out who the best teams in the state are starting now.
And I think that Norcross team is pretty hot.
Take it from you because I can't hear you.
Go ahead, Fred.
Norcross High School, home of the Blue Devils. Norcross in action tonight as they take on Etowah. They had a big win last week, and we're going to talk more about We'll leave you from Norcross High School. I'm going to get out of the way and let the kids take it back to you.
Fred, I thought this would be a good time to ask you if it's all right if we just cancel that debt. I owe you all that money. This is a good time, right? Just don't say anything if it's all right.
I guess it's all right. Thanks, Fred.
Paul's got another check of the forecast coming up next.
Thanksgiving travel will keep you up to date on what you can expect in the air and on the roadways, and financial debt and your children. Experts say what you teach them early on can change their money-saving habits as adults. Monday starting at 5 a.m.
This is one very angry mother.
How about this? Clean up the toxins in the vaccines. Take out the antifreeze, the ether, the monkey kidney, the mercury, the aluminum.
Celebrity mom Jenny McCarthy says she knows why her son was autistic.
Please stop poisoning our kids.
But now he's better. Hear how he recovered and see what happens when McCarthy takes on the CDC. Monday at 7 on 11 Alive News.
Chilly tonight, but I like when you talk about this beautiful weekend.
Yes, it's going to be nice with temperatures rebounding in the 60s instead of the 50s. So if you look at it, look at that 62 to 63. Chilly morning tomorrow, then it begins to warm up and a chance of rain maybe on Thursday and Friday of next week.
All right, Paul, thanks a lot. Thanks for joining us. News anytime on 11alive.com.
And we'll be back with the evening news at 7. That's right after NBC Nightly News.